Alright, this is 16 caliber for TeamEDM. Got a deck profile for you here. This is what I call... I don't even have a name for this deck. That's how bad this deck is. This is my Gatling Dragon Salvo Turbo deck. So here's the DL for you. You got 3 black Salvo, 3 Dekoichi, 3 Gen X Ally Crusher, 1 Twin Barrel Dragon, 2 Jinzo, 2 Debris Dragon, 2 King of the Swamp, 2 Barrel Dragon, 2 Blowback Dragon, 1 Birdman, 1 Cyber. Spell lineup, we got 2 Dark Eruption, 2 Polymerization, 2 MST, 2 Overload Fusion, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Giant Trunade, 1 Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, etc. Future Fusion, one of those 2. Trap lineup, we got 2 Psychic Shockwave, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Mirror Force. So, the first thing you're probably asking about this deck is, why the hell are you running Gatling Dragon, by the way? Extra, 3 Gatling Dragon, 1 Draco Cast, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, Chimera Tech Over Dragon, I need to find another one of those, Burai, X-Saber Rebellum, Scrap Archfiend, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Gungnir, Black Rose Dragon, Locomotion or Gen X. Now, getting back to the main question of this deck, why the hell are you running Gatling Dragon? I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you. But here's essentially how the deck works. You have the main Salvo Turbo engine, which is the Dekoichis and the Salvos to make all your level 7 synchros that you could ever desire. The deck runs another specific engine with Debris Dragon and King of the Swamp. King of the Swamp gets you your polymerizations and becomes targets for Debris Dragon, which lets you go into Gungnir. If you're not using the polymerizations, to go into something else, to go into your Gatling Dragon preferably, you use them as ammo for Gungnir, and you kill cards, and it's a great thing to do. Gen X Ally Crusher works to put a control element in there, so that, you know, you have, say, your Gen X Ally Crusher set first turn, they normal, say, Stratos or Neos Alias or Keyzon or something else, and they hit it and they can't kill it, you get it face up. Next turn you play Salvo, you have a Deco in the grave. Before you even synchro, you get to kill one of their cards. So Gen X Ally Crusher is great because, you know, nothing hits over it. It allows you to kill cards when you synchro. Great stuff. Cyber Dragon is obviously for the Cyber Dragon fusions and just a main deck sort of counter to other machine decks. Karakuri, Anti-Meta Gadget, things like that. You just play at contact. You know the drill. Jinzo's a special case. We have Jinzo and we have Psychic Shockwave to power out the Jinzos. The reason we use Psychic Shockwave is because we have a lot of spells in our hand, such as Polymerization and Dark Eruption and Overload Fusion that we don't necessarily need to use all the time. And these become great fuel for Psychic Shockwave. And essentially what Psychic Shockwave does is when your opponent activates a trap, you activate it, ditch a spell or a trap from your hand, and then special summon a level 6 Dark Machine from your deck. Fun fact, it also targets Blowback Dragon, which, oddly enough, can get over Stardust with its effect, because due to the fact that you don't know whether or not you're destroying a card, Stardust can't negate it right off the bat, which is randomly pretty good. But the reason Psychic Shockwave is really good, I like, is because if you have a synchro, if you have your Scrap Archfiend and you're swinging for a lot, and they activate D-Prison or Mirror Force, you chain this, ditch one of these cards from your hand, and not only do you get to negate their trap, but you get another monster, and Jinzo is incredibly good. Now, the reason I run other traps with the Jinzos is because as soon as Jinzo comes out, he becomes a priority target. So people are going to try and exhaust their resources to get rid of Jinzo. So the point is, with Jinzo, I can sit there and I can set the rest of my traps for when Jinzo dies, and then when they try to explode back, I have my stuff to counter that. Going on next to the subject of Birdman. Birdman is a tech that you can use with Jinzo and Blowback Dragon to get out Locomotion Argenex, which is another great card. Now, the star of the deck itself, aka Gatling Dragon, you get him out by fusing Barrel Dragon and Blowback Dragon. Pretty simple. You have methods to do this. You have Polymerization, you have Future Fusion, and you have Overload Fusion. Overload Fusion especially because it's a dark machine, and that makes it really easy to get out because you can Future Fuse and Overload Fuse, and since Overload Fusion's a 2, it's a lot easier to get out that way. So Gatling Dragon is a 2600 beater, and you flip a coin 3 times, once per turn, and you destroy monsters on the field equal to the number of heads. Another thing I enjoy doing is say I have Gatling Dragon and Jinzo on the field, and they have 2 monsters, or 1 monster even. I have a Deco in grave, Salvo in hand. You can play Salvo, get Deco, and then before you synchro, activate Gatling Dragon's effect. So this way, if you get 3 heads, you don't have to kill as many of your own guys. You can just kill the Salvo and the Deco because you run Dark Eruption, which, as I put it, is top-decking Salvo 5 times per game, which is a great thing to do because top-decking Salvo makes you a free synchro, and it makes a lot of plays, and it's just a generally good card. So that's the deck. If you have any questions, post in the comments section. TeamEDM will have more videos up for more decks that are equally awesome or equally bad as this one. I guarantee you if they're bad decks, they're probably coming from me.
Bad deck guy.
I make bad decks for a living, that's what I do. I mean, come on, it mains Twin Barrel Dragon. You know it's a bad deck if it mains Twin Barrel Dragon. But I honestly like this deck. I made it because I saw Gatling Dragon, and it just called out to me, and I wanted to make a deck around it, so that's what I did. And I hope you liked it. Subscribe, comment, stuff. We will have more videos later. Our team just does not enjoy uploading videos. So, this is...
Or have the time or the resources.
That too. This is 16 Caliber, TeamEDM, signing out.